Persuade the Vinster King? Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why the Vinster King? A blind fool. His eyes clouded by powers from beyond this world. If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be it.
The Rehir of Solnari. That really is quite a secret you've been keeping, but who am I to talk? Am I really any better? Love should be built on honesty. Is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make life harder? If we don't cover up the parts that no one else should see, how can we go on pretending to be normal? Vedifulnir must have known all this. And that's why he made his prophecy. But I won't just sit by and watch this disaster unfold. I'll do everything in my power to protect what I cannot afford, no matter who.
Was that Rehir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out.
Deli? Oh. They're talking to these people from the opposition.
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be! So many have died already. We're not going to survive this, are we? But... Felindis!
Sorry, Freether. I heard you, though. You're talking... He's just following the King's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to...
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives!
No. Rehir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family are only distant relatives of the main lineage, and besides, truth be told, apart from my teacher, pretty much no one knows I have any connection to any...
But as Orlog said, who could possibly talk sense into that...
I'll work something out. Trust me, I'm with you all. But for now, you don't forget that Rehir is an Eclipse operative. You need, for now, don't come looking for me. And if anything happens...
If even you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us have?
I won't speak in his defense. Nor can I give you a clear answer to that question. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape presents itself...
You called that...
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But you can't go...
Another day, another round of assassination training. The training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it follow you usually end up covered in their blood?
Why would it? Aren't we all just walking blood bags? Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. Then choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. That's a thing. Good work, clean. No traces.
King just happens to meet you He only had you take out a handful of the guilty.
The ones I dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
No more lies.
You know why Olympus didn't accept your proposal, don't you? Was it because she didn't trust you? Or something else?
Delindis, do you still...
Orla.
The boy who was pretending to sell flowers.
Yes, what about him?
He was a I just don't get it! After everything he's done, or does it mean nothing to you?
No, that's not...
I need to go now, Delindis. If you ever need a place to hide.
Author, Thelindis. Over the course of this, all subjects of observation. No progress whatsoever. Things are getting worse by the day. But... if all this research comes to nothing, but... could he really bring himself to kill? No. Surely...
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live?
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this, would we? Today's files are in. Time to wade through them just like... No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Thelindis? No. No, why? But how could you possibly have anything to do with them? A diluted bloodline. Carefully conceived. What a fool I've been. Numbing myself with talk. Irminsul. Finster, today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow? Will you not? No. This cannot go on.
You're really letting me go?
I am. As long as you can guarantee that no one will find...
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. No one will, but if you let me go, you won't be able to...
Good point. In that case...
No, please! I just want to see the out...
Go on,
Yes! I know you're a man of your word.
If I let you leave, what will become of me? But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught. We'll be seeing each other again very soon.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedifilnir. What are you trying?
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon.
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now I know he won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps trying to manipulate me like a puppet. Tell me then, what will this moment of opportunity look like? And no answer. He's like a ghost.
So, the Eclipse Dynasty was purging, well, massacring the descendants of the Crimson Moon. And it's the king's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Conria hanging in the balance. No wonder every and it looks like this Thelindis, Rerir's would-be fiancé, herself belonged to a sub-branch of the Crimson. It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth from each other for so long. If the Vinster King hadn't intervened, and why does Vedifilnir, Dainslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of someone's memories, time for something. We've been inside Rerir's mind this whole time. There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out the rest. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that...
Rerir, are you there? Hey, Rerir!
Dane?
Quick, come with me. I'll explain everything once we've met.
Okay. I'll come. But the Lind...
All right then, but make it quick.
I've never seen Dane so worked up before.
Well, this is a nice change, meeting you all at this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in broad day.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the day.
You might ask your blade that same question. I'm told the word on the street is that Sir Delogi only strikes when he has an unfair advantage. But that is patently false. I see you're missing an arm and a leg. Surely only a fair fight.
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs, believe me,
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With bioalchemy, anything...
Robtatir, what brings you here?
Why, Dainsleif, of course. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhine-daughter. Whatever the rumors may say, I am but a humble servant of the king, and I can assure you he affords me no greater convenience.
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you. So at least some of the rumors must be true. You're clearly doing well for yourself. So drop the... You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum, the chief royal mage known as the Wise by royal appointment, and by far the most favored among the 4 pillars of Conria. Vice President Veit doesn't even try to hide his envy.
My success is the product of hard work and good luck. It's as simple as that. Were the king not such an extremist, I hardly think I would have received a senior post. Of course, no job is without its gripes. Serving a king like ours can be a challenging task, as I'm sure. And as for Efterveit, in missing out on the presidency, he's dodged a mountain of stress. Like everything.
You're all here. I apologize for the short note.
You must be Rarir.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here. But Dainsleif, you'd bet...
It's my brother, Vedifenir. After he spoke at the court this morning, the king was so infuriated by his words that he had him blinded in both eyes and throat.
Vedifenir in prison? Strange. I thought the king trusted him, and does this mean the king's circle of trust just got...
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants, which is as I simply appease him, because it's in the best interests of the universe.
And also because you're slimy. Vedifenir, perhaps less so. But still, a visionless visionary? It rather...
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having?
Dane, what do you...
Rescue Vedifenir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace.
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif, you're captain of the
I have no desire to commit treason. But whatever critique the king may have of Vedifenir, disfiguring your most loyal subject, my blade will force...
So, Vedifenir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but if he won't take counsel even from the vision, the extent of his majesty's madness is now all too clear. You have noble ambitions, Dane. But I'm afraid they don't do much for a guy like me. I'm not interested in saving the world. All I want is a letter of...
A letter of pardon? For the chances of the Vinster King issuing a pardon for anyone connected to the Crimson... This black fog over the board must have some connection to Thelindis. But why? Another mystery I'll need...
Author Thelin, over the course of this week, The research dating back to the Crimson Moon. Defined as a spatial gate. However, there are a number of hurdles to overcome before we can answer the question of where it leads to. To start with, opening the gateway, an enormous amount of power is then required to keep the gate open. Currently, the total power. To make matters worse, I am now the only staff member remaining in the Moon Marrow lab. The Universitas Magistrorum recently decided to move most of its personnel into abyssal energy. This is not a wise move. I have always maintained that placing all our hopes in a single source of power is risky, especially one as poorly. I apologize if this comes across as disrespectful. But as a Moon Marrow, if we really made it there one day, what would we find? And how would we go? This is for you. I heard you're—
The Lindis.
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late last Friday, and he was acting a little unusual. You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this conversation—
What if he finds out that you pried into it?
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does or doesn't have. All I know is he's just a normal guy who happens to—
Are you scared of him?
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the person you all describe. Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet— But enough about that. You should get going, and be careful with the package I gave you. Keep it secret.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon. All you need to know is that as long as you keep it safe—
A red moon? You mean our moon?
That's right. Our moon. Promise me you'll look after it.
I promise, the Lindis.
The Crimson Moon bloodline will never die out. Its light, the color of blood, will become like a fire that flows in our veins, no matter how long it takes.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason? You know what happens to those who betray the throne!
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He has
If you have any love left for justice in your heart...
It's showtime. Dane and his group will handle the troops in the palace. Then my job is to enter the prison and rescue Vedifalnir. Stay safe. Wish me luck.
Look after my brother. Draw your blade. It is time for...
This place is filthy. Found you. Hello. Surprised? Oh, wait. I guess surprise isn't an emotion that prophets feel very...
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer ignorance. Surprise at just how unfairly this world responds.
I'm curious.
It wasn't a prophecy. It was a word. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions. I simply told him that if he continues on this path...
But he didn't listen. Worse still, he stabbed you in both eyes. Dane asked for my help. The court is in complete chaos now, but I'm sure you predicted...
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. Yet I am powerless to change it. Fate, I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future does nothing more for him than slowly crush his...
Forgive my curtness, Vedifalnir, but the king did not suddenly turn on you today. His suspicions have been broken. You can't have wisdom beyond the reach of your fellow man without attracting his fear. There are things the king does not want to see. So, he doesn't want you having visions of them either.
He wasn't entirely wrong. I did indeed lose my power to see the...
Until what?
Just now.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways. 5 of us banded together to storm the palace, also we could rescue you. This will go down as the most...
I sense hatred in you. But also hope. A desperate hope that with the tyrant deposed, that will be the end. But this is not the end. It is the beginning. There are many men of honor and courage in this world, Rerir. But you are not one of them. Is that a dagger? Interesting.
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight. But I also doubt that you want to make an enemy of me.
Of course not. We're on this...
We could be. But I need you to be honest with...
You mean your...
Yes. And I know there are bigger things at stake here. A dynasty, a nation, maybe the entire world. I can't abandon the one I love to save myself. I just can't do it. But you see a broader picture of the future than I. You see the solutions to the biggest problems.
In matters of fate, answers are either right or wrong. What will be, and what will not. Maybe you are willing to... That is the cruelest thing about fate.
That... I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head, urging me to see how the world is changing, to seek... You show me disaster, but you...
My voice? It turns out that we are not so different.
Vedifilnir just broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life. As if he'd discovered some monumental...
Very well then. My advice to you is as follows. You must persevere. Whatever trials and tribulations you may face, for as long as you live, your story with Thelindis shall not come to an end. It is up to you whether you believe my words.
I will hold...
Thank you for setting me free. In return...
Just then, a strange wave of energy...
If I were you, I would head to the
The Universitas.
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other.
Whatever Vedifilnir said, I didn't catch it. I didn't even help him out of the prison. Monsters? Is this Rhindaughter's doing? Or the Universitas Magistrorum? Out of my way!
It all adds up. The sands of time got me.
Allegedly, the king installed secret mechanisms, but if they were ever gonna activate...
Help! Help!
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me! I can't! Ah!
That sounded like an explosion. So, the rumor is true? What other means does the king have at his disposal? And given it's a major center of abyss research, anyone over...
This is where
Get to work! Teamwork is dreamwork!
no more lies. Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
Show no mercy! Let's light it up! Shadow Raven, let night fall! I summon thee!
Seek within. Can't hide the truth. Blade bang. No more lies.
I'm going in! Get to work! Not you two! Time to...
Monsters at the Universitas. Oh no, it's no use. The table won't hold out much longer. Of course. All the lab equipment was upgraded after the inspection last week, but the new weapons have... I'm done for. Is it... Ah! Stay back! Reverie! So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
This? No, don't do it! Celindus! Celindus!
I told you, Reverie. Let her go. You will find someone better.
No! I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know a way? Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join us.
Reverie, thank goodness we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
Hatred or grief, despair, desire. We all have our own.
Reverie!
Celindus?
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Reverie? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice. I will find you. And then... you can give me your answer.
So that's how the Raker of Solnari was born. Viewing other people's thoughts for too long can get uncomfortable. In a nutshell, the story of Conria is what happens when the truth falls by the wayside. Everyone tells little... His past is filled with sorrow, but the tale of any fallen civilization is... Everyone, I'm back. Can I get a...
Never! How are you holding up? She's fine.
Yes, you will have seen the events of Rarier's life through my thoughts. It's now clear that he is...
I mostly agree. There's only so much we can know about him from his memories alone. But they did, however, I would not consider Rerir to be a nobody. He was deeply involved in the events of that era.
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again. Is this you urging me not to abandon the people of Nodkrai in their hour of need?
That's not what I meant. Although I do hope you choose to remain a part of the plan. Without you,
Then try to remember that I respond better to the carrot than the stick. And I don't appreciate being bossed around. Now, as for you, Missy, you were excellent. You stuck to the rules of the ceremony and kept your mouth shut the entire time. Bravo.
Cool! So, can you fill me in on the deets now? Most of what I saw went right over my head.
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. It will save me narrating. Yehoda?
Yes, boss!
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your employment contract.
forgive my curiosity, but what?
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss is too lazy to do for herself. Like opening the door.
Is that right?
If something is in the contract, it's because she willingly agreed to it. Rest assured that the curator... In any case, there's nothing I did... Oh no.
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves. I'm not that kind of
I'm sorry. What did you hear me say? I wasn't...
Wait, how long have I been...
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago.
Boss, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene.
Hallucinated?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thoughts and actions that occur in here are just a result of pawns moving across the chessboard in a carefully calculated manner. And nobody has access to this chess set but me.
So you control everything in here?
More or less. But yes, it's a special...
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Only once. It was the first time I used the chess set.
Is there any similarity between what happened then and what's happened?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent, which was also the case.
Is there anything I can do to...
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only need your help with things that...
Meaning, you're not feeling lazy, right?
Meaning, this is not something Yehoda can help with. The chess set is a personal treasure.
Boss, it's fine. Really.
Oh, listen to you. Whatever would I...
What?
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee as obedient and servile as you?
Well, anyway, I was thinking of fetching some water. There's gotta be a source around here somewhere. I suggest everyone finds someplace, even though all this chess malarkey doesn't exist in a physical sense. Mentally, you don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't mean it's any less serious. But anyway...
Don't I have the best employees?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda for a day to help out at the Frost Moon Scions.
Oh, Lauma. Have I ever told you just how... Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused and no talking, no matter. You have my word that I will get it. This place looks familiar. That's not a good.
I wasn't expecting visitors.
Oh.
There you are! Sinue's been looking for you all day.
Oh yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more loose...
What do you mean loose change? Oh, come on!
Hey, kid! Mind telling me what Sinuhe's been up to recently?
Get in his good books? Why? What?
I've written a new song. I was hoping to showcase...
A new song, huh? I'd love to stay and listen, but unfortunately, Uncle Retinue says my dad's looking for me.
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere.
Stones. Got it. Hi, Dad. Uncle Retinue said you were looking for me.
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have...
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
It was just a figure of speech. I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back.
We have a well again.
That's right. I found a new one and brought back as much water as I could carry.
If it wasn't for these blasted sandstorms, our wells wouldn't be caving in.
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be leading us out of hardship and poverty, onto better things. You know how prosperous our ancestors were. I've told you all the stories. And look at us now, squeezed into these hovels. But things are looking up. I started working with some folks from the academia a few months back.
So you're the academia's helper now?
Special ambassador, they call it. Think of it's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated here in the desert for too long, seeking opportunities.
So, do you get anything good out of being a special ambassador?
Of course. My luck's improving all the time.
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from us.
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid,
And that Special Ambassador Act? Yeah, nice try. We spoke to the academia. They said it was all news to them. You're a liar and a cheat.
I heard Yehuda gasp, but I don't blame her. Most corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. There's a handwritten...
Halil, this is Sinue, chief of the Shimti tribe. This is my second time writing to you. I assume my last letter must have gotten lost. I'm writing to you because I need some help. That sandstorm the other day completely blocked up our well. Praise the gods. The well of the Eob tribe was intact. It was my last resort. You told me to write to you if I ever needed help. You said you'd be. I urgently need you to formally recognize my title of Special Ambassador. And this is an emergency. Please.
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trampled into the ground. What a ridiculous lie the surviving Shimti tell.
Ah, officer. Welcome. Welcome to our humble village.
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide some respectable life.
This is the finest wine our village has to offer.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of—
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our God. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her.
I don't—
She showed up here a few days ago, and we took her in.
So, what?
Nowhere special. Just—
what about the rest?
Just the one. Correct.
So, no brothers, no—
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters.
Oh, get over here. Sign your name on the— Never? You're rather
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already. Please read through the materials thoroughly, conduct—
Yes, Professor, I'm aware. I just had a couple more questions.
Oh? Please, ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, and I couldn't—
A weak student? Good.
I think what you're saying is, a weak student wouldn't have noticed the discrepancy.
You see, sharp as they come. You see things the way they are, and I'm sure you—
Because of where I come from.
I'm sorry, Nefer. I don't like it any more than you do. Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions? What?
I wanted to check if someone sent—
Ah, your family wrote to you.
Not exactly. It's not even a recent letter. I was just
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a box for unclaimed— Whatever you're looking for, that'd be the place to—
Okay, got it.
Oh, don't mention it. Honestly,
Hey, you're a great teacher, and you do your best for all your students. But the rules are the rules. It's not just the academia either. The whole world bends over backwards for the successful, and leaves the loop.
Oh, my dear child. Don't—
I haven't. I just think that if you want to make it in this world, you have to find a way to become. This must be it. A big cardboard box full of Let's take a look. A dilapidation survey from Port Ormos. This one was never even opened. Who was it addressed to? I don't reckon. This one is addressed to the Immortus. Guided by the in clinical terms, this seems like— Wait, what's this written on the note says, the sender authored this. This next one is addressed to A few words of protest in recent years, the academia has taken on a however, it appears to me that these students have not, as well as receiving dumbed-down assignments and education is the fundamental purpose of this institution, which should go without saying in a nation whose founding as Grand Sage policy decision. I do hope you will give... Great letter. Shame it, and the sender is... I didn't realize anyone else even knew how bad students... So this is where letters from the Sage of Spontamod... Whatever. I'm not exactly holding out hope that a letter sent from the desert would... I can't believe how much discarded mail there is. Must have been years since someone last went through it all. I don't believe for 1 second that any human being has sat down and read through all the documents in this... Wait.
Greetings, Halil. My name is Sinue, chief of the Shimti tribe. I was the one who... I don't know how well you remember it now, but I brought you to safety and gave you... In my tribe, the Shimti tribe lives a harsh, nomadic This brings me to my reason for writing. There was a terrible sandstorm a few days ago. The Eob and Unut are descended from the Thamudians. While we trace our I found a well belonging to the Eob tribe. When we met, you assured me... That aside, the last time you were here, you mentioned that the academia had started accepting students from the desert. We have next to no resources here in the desert, and my power and influence are limited.
From the outset, the academia never... And you were so emphatic that... You swore you'd lead us to a better place one day. You spoke with such conviction, like you were the most powerful chief. You liar. You lied about... And who fell for it? Just me. Which makes you... I think I'll take over from here. I just came to say goodbye.
Nefer? You...
I'm quitting. Something's come up in my hometown.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you. You know that better than I do.
It was. But it doesn't matter. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bags, so I left some incense on... What's wrong? I thought you liked incense. Although, I did read somewhere...
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown?
Yeah, I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch of ruins near my... It's not worth much.
But never...
All right, that's all for...
Don't forget me, okay? I mean, we're more...
Yeah, I lied again. That incense is worth a fortune, and it's a rare... And as for remembering her, I have far too much... I'll be lucky if I even make it through this alive. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business deal to be made.
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region to rubble and sand.
Huh. So, you do know—
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength.
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you didn't come all—
Of course not. I came to bring you some very good news. Records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under Eab control. I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident that this is the—
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say—
Don't get greedy. We know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well by force.
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. I hope I am—
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you—
I assure you see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rain, and what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway? You really think that—
All right, I take your point. The Academia is the— In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact—
Gladly. I am partial to wine myself, so let's indulge in a few drinks to—
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've... What?
Well, don't just stand there.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the
What is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deep—
I
am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power—
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. That well is ours. And so—
Glad to hear it. I will wait here for an update.
If there is a traitor, I will find them.
Wow. All it took was a few words and I've—
So, in summary, Ambassador,
The Eab are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. And now they have the gall to interfere in our— So let me ask you, Chief. If you were the Academia—
Kill them all. Of course.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those who stand in our way. The Eab have held back our At the same time, there is simply no way that the—
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest dwellers—
Right. We can't confront them ourselves, but we can support their— Natural. Weren't the Eab your allies once? You were quick to send them after us to protect your interests back— Let me be clear. The Academia wishes to collaborate with the legally recognized rulers—
Say no more.
Good. Then I suggest you see, Dad? Lying is easy. Look at yourselves. You may be vile, the monsters who destroyed my home. They're just ordinary— Maybe I've even done the desert a Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, but you couldn't do what had to be done.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this is...
I believe I remember you promising to...
Yeah.
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Alright, time for a sharp... So, anyway, that's... feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired.
Yes, if we can find somewhere to sit down.
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? A temple? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so everyone says. I never wanted to believe it, but looking back now...
You mentioned a temple.
My biggest trade...
Ah. Then I'm guessing it's where you got your power from.
I didn't know you were clued up on...
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since you come from the desert...
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean.
That's Boss Neff for ya.
Sino's hardly a figure of obscurity. But
what about him?
Well, he's not a small deal. Please, this is the bare bone basics. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take it.
I want to do the whole name-dropping...
A statue with the head of a bird.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King. One of the 7 pillars of King Deshret. Let's take a look.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Never! Hey!
Hold on!
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
How repulsive.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad no one was hurt.
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the temple. By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past, well, the monster formerly known as Rerir. It seems I alerted him. I was tracking him. Then he caught on and started tracking me too. Can't say it.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone?
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an...
No, what?
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able...
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item.
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Eab massacred the Unut, and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of The final blow to the Eab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes. Having gotten my revenge, I returned to my... As I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This cat, as it turned out, was home to the spirit of the Ibis King. He led me to This chess set is my gift from the With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive hidden secrets. Every god plays favorites. Their hearts are as fickle as any human's, full of...
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned. Thank you all for being... As promised, I did some I am The Raker of Solnari, real name Rerir, was once a Khanrian subject.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But it does not excuse his many no matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains he becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Teyvat suffers the consequence.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gate?
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate.
Miss Lama?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold many secrets. Some sources speak of ancient knowledge. The term Moongate is one I have heard before. But as is the case with all of our legends...
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself, do you have
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is recovering.
But there's more to the power of the Frost...
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the Moon Gate, since it is a path to the moon. And right now, I need to conserve my energy to fight the Ray.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gate. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Harir made it through unscathed. The evidence pointing to this is the fact that the Rehir of Solnari exists in the form of countless... With the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet...
So your theory is that Rehir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? And...
Makes sense to me. Explains why the Wild Hunt is so...
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he was torn apart.
I could not agree more.
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords with my present understanding of Abyss creatures. This raises some interesting questions. I will run some experiments. That being said, regardless of whether my research bears fruit, I would like to thank Miss Nefer.
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I have shared today proves useful.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset.
It's just... when I think of the man I once...
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any comfort, but...
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things are. The moon and stars are full of untold...
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting. I'm sure Nefer need...
That's very thoughtful of...
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to... Hey, is this a bad time? No need. Come on, let's talk outside. Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, she shared some things with me that I thought you should be aware of. Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chess set, there's no guarantee that the power of the Ibis King is any match for one of the 5 sinners. It's only a matter of time before he finds a way to...
Honestly, I about figured that...
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time, but for the most part, it seemed like she was trying to convince me how precious her chess set is. What a long and... It felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know? The kind where you end up handing over Mora against your will? Anyway... After all that, she finally answered the question.
2 days? Holy moly!
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Dainsleif is obviously conflicted about this whole thing. But given you have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you could talk to him for us? Great. Alright, on to item 3. So, Albedo, Durin, and I put our heads together and came up with a plan. We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further once everyone's recovered.
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear...
All right, so... We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this.
Roping us in? Why would you even...
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know. I like to think there's an art to striking a down-to-earth tone even when the stakes are through the roof.
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like this.
I see your point, yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this, you'd better make sure you're ready. To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure. Are you really willing to take all this on?
I want to do everything within my power. The Rahier of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do my part, it'll greatly reduce the risk for everyone else involved.
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. But you seem to just march towards danger without a moment's hesitation. Of course, everyone appreciates...
Thank you.
I should be the one thinking...
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we take action. How—
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rahier and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rahier has never displayed any ability to manipulate the dimension of space. So it's unlikely he has any power in that. Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight-or-flight situation, he'll choose to fight every time. Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, turns out we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories without—
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations.
Understood. Then I will defer to the verdict of the group.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail.
Plan approved. Okay, any firepower you need, I got—
The Frost Moon side.
Okay, any firepower you need, I got you covered. Let's light this baby up.
And the rest of you? No objections? All right, then it's settled. This is the plan.
Wait, we can still back out of this?
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped because their mouth said yes before their brain had time.
A very people-first approach. I hear that's common practice.
Who'd you hear it from?
Shh. We don't use people's real names at work. This contact will be known only as Owl, please.
This plan can only work if everyone does their part. Flint's and I—
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help. Also, you are the last—
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me Lord Sangama Bay. So, the longer your name, the higher your net worth. Is that— In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name. It's—
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that—
Okay, fine. I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Do you have any idea? Oh! Does this mean someone out there actually has the power to boss Dory around? It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business partnership. She's actually the mom of a friend of yours. Said mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start—
Okay. So what—
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to me. So, she wanted me to— I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and then never went and used it all up at once!
You're right. It was all my fault. I didn't mean to drain all the Kuvaki in the pendant.
You will? Well...
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's...
You're putting me in a difficult position here.
It's a very useful thing to have around. But I have a funny feeling it won't be around much longer.
Looks like bankruptcy.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never know.
By royal decree, fulfill our pact! Everybody stand back! Might. Show no mercy! Lolly, eat Papa! Witness my rise. Transfixed. Let's light it up! Get to work! Teamwork is dreamwork! Fulfill our pact! Ad Astra. Ad Astra. Thank you for
Dory! How are things going? Feeling ready? Oh, I was born ready. We only have 2 days. You think Lord Sangamabe would let an opportunity like this slip by? Don't forget, when something's in high demand, the people with the goods on hand get to charge. Ta-da! See? It's right here.
Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it?
No, I have a supplier. We go way back, so he made me a...
Aha! No wonder you were talking about Lucky Charms at the meeting. You've been getting Kaveh to...
That's not the full story. It actually started a while back as a project between me and the Dendro Archon. Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay safe forever. There may come a day when everyone I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of Sumeru's top scholars to invent a technology that could keep people safe. I won't go into the details because it's all very complicated, but if you want to know more, you can ask the Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kaveh to build this little contraption. As one of the top Kashara War talents, he took him long enough. He stressed over it for ages. Must have gone through at least a dozen designs before producing a final product. Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kaveh. Could I ask why I'm sending this technology to you? What's your so nosy?
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project. He was probably just nervous because you're always so secretive about your business.
Could be, could be. Anyway, I just replied, let's hope there never has to be a use case. Because it would...
Fair enough. But it sounds like he was just being cautious.
Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his housemate. He's done that before. Not sure why, though. His housemate doesn't seem to really care that much about... Either way, all's well that ends well. I'm just glad to finally have my hands on the product. I wouldn't want to be without it. Huh? What does that...
Paimon's just super surprised. This must be the first time we've ever seen you act...
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. I promised that I was gonna live every day of my life with a big, beaming smile. There are always gonna be times in life when you have to give something back. Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. She was the first, and more than that. No one knows what the future will bring. Oh, that? I was just making sure Nefer and I... Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. I'm no saint, so my priority is doing the business that I want to do.
All right, if you...
I do say so, and that's the whole point. I'm a businesswoman. Don't go trying to figure out what kind of person I am. You'll exhaust yourself. Much easier for everyone involved. Oh, and could you two help me get this...
Something.
Follow me.
Lazy back. Show no mercy. Overruled. Watch out! Not bad. It's all yours. what I call treasure. Off we go. Adventure time. Take me up. Fulfill our pact.
Something with which to commemorate this occasion. An impressive bounty.
Watch out! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of the...
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Return to the skies!
My experiment will succeed.
Everybody stand back! Enhanced Animo Module 75! Absorption test! Stay clear! Fulfill our pact! Seek Laline, eat the...
Here. The air's all icky and sticky and dark and damp. Whew, we didn't get a good look.
Ah, good day, you two. Then let us
Phew!
You needn't worry. That being said,
To be honest,
I see.
wait,
That is correct.
not at all.
Ah, but I suppose the spirits on... If you still have... Although that... Most of the camps on this isle have been removed.
Yeah.
Years of... In the past, well... In which case... Since you are not... I too know well the comfort... Speaking as a... And personally, besides... I have a lantern of my own. I would... As such, I believe there should still be some backup. And if you should need to find me, I will meet up with you once I have...
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Suffer the wrath of... Let's light it up! Get to work!
All the needles, adorn my night! with wind and cloud! Wind strike!
You two! Time to... Everybody stand back!
Teamwork is trick! Adorn my knight!
Suffer the wrath of Eastling! Let's light it up! Fulfill our path!
Transfixed! Go Clouds high. The birds call.
Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Eat Laline. Eat Papa.
One with wind and cloud.
Laid bare. You two! Time to... Busted!
Transfix the birds call.
Get to work! Suffer the wrath of me! Here comes the
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Fulfill our pact!
Wind strike. Things are about to get dicey.
Lolling, eat Papa.
One with wind and cloud.
Get to work.
Trenching.
Suffer the wrath of Eve.
Quietly now.
Witness my rise.
Show no mercy.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
You two. Time
One with wind and cloud.
Get to work.
Gotcha.
Lolling, eat Papa.
Here comes the catch. Clouds high. The birds come.
Suffer the wrath of
Busted. Wind strike! Falling leaves! Adorn my...
Game's up. Game's over.
Show no mercy! Late bear! Wind strike! Busted! Time to go. As one with wind and cloud!
Get to work! Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Suffer the wrath of easily!
Wind strike!
This is where you fall.
Fulfill our pact! No! Yeah!
Busted! Fallen leaves! Adorn my night! These are about to get bad!
Lolling! Each pop up! Get him! Fulfill our pact!
Overruled! One with wind and cloud!
Gotcha! Suffer the wrath of... Here comes the catch!
Wind strike!
Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed! Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Hello, I'm Alosha.
Okay.
I created another universe and founded paradise for.